Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tolly Carr, HBCU Game Day. A little breaking news on a Monday. The Virginian pilot is reporting that Michael Vick, yes, that Michael Vick, is in line to become the next head football coach at Norfolk State University. Now, Vick confirmed to the newspaper that he has interviewed for the job. He is in talks for the position, and the school contacted him. Now, if this does come to pass, he would be taking over from Dawson Odoms, who famously left Southern University, came over to Norfolk State. He was there for a few seasons, did not have a winning record. He was let go at the end of this season. Michael Vick does not have any head coaching experience, but we have seen this play out before in HBCU football. Of course, everyone's going to say, yes, Deion Sanders. Yes, of course. There's a similar comp there, as well as, and it might be a little closer here, or I would say in between, Eddie George at Tennessee State. Eddie George was contacted by Tennessee State, had no head coaching experience. He was there and he's still there. And after a few seasons, really got things going, was named the coach of the year in the OVC this year, made it to the FCS playoffs. Now, Norfolk State has struggled to maintain a consistent winner, and you get a name like Michael Vick, the dynamic player that he was, as a recruiting force, along with his football knowledge, his success in the college ranks, NFL ranks, you could have yourself something to work with there at Norfolk State University. So we'd love to hear what you have to say about this, the trend of NFL players, famous figures coming into the HBCU coaching ranks. I would have to say so far in football, it's been a success. The things that Deion Sanders did at Jackson State, helping rebuild that program. It was a storied program, had fallen on some hard times, but since he's been there, or the time he was there, and since he's left, Jackson State has been on a roll. Eddie George has Tennessee State winning. So if I'm Norfolk State, why not take the gamble? Michael Vick has worked in broadcasting since his retirement, and let's be honest, this is my opinion at least. I love listening to Michael Vick talk about football, but it is such a hard space to break out in because there are so many enormous personalities. And I think Michael Vick's personality is a little more laid back, maybe hard to find traction in that media landscape like a Shannon Sharp would. But Michael Vick was on record as saying he understands the role of leadership and what it takes. And in so many words, he said he is ready for that challenge. You can read more about this here at HBCUGameday.com. But big news coming out of the Celebration Bowl. Congratulations to Jackson State National Championship. But boy, these storylines do not sit still for very long. We're talking MEAC football on a Monday. It appears to be Michael Vick could be on his way to taking over the program at Norfolk State University. He has interviewed for the job. He is in talks, and this story, as far as I know, was broken by the Virginian pilot. And look, he is a Tidewater kid. Norfolk State is just, 30 minutes away from where he grew up. He can own that area in terms of recruiting. It is a recruiting-rich, fertile area there in Virginia, the Tidewater area. A lot of talent, Michael Vick himself, coming out of that region. So this could be something for Norfolk State. We will continue to follow this story. Love to hear your thoughts, what you're thinking. Will this add a little more spark into HBCU football? Maybe give the MEAC a little bit of a jolt, if you will, to have them join the celebrity coaching ranks. We've seen it in the SWAC. We've seen it at Tennessee State. And again, it's not a gimmick. It's something that, for the most part, if you take those two cases, has worked and has worked out well. Michael Vick to Norfolk State. Let us know your thoughts. It is the breaking news on a Monday morning, Monday afternoon. Whenever you listen to this and watch this, it is the news of the week, unless we come up with something bigger. Michael Vick linked to the head coaching position that is currently open at Norfolk State University.